So Ford is back in the shop for a week, and we're going to take a look at the Ford F-150. So the Ford comes with a couple of exclusive items, two wheels here, this boost, and these can only be equipped to the Ford, and it comes with this chairman decal, which of course can only be equipped to the Ford, which is pretty cool. But on top of that, which is unusual for licensed cars, is you can equip anything on it. So you can put whatever you want on this car, which is pretty cool. I should stop calling it a car, it's a truck. So this is the engine sound. Oh, there we go, at the end of it. Yeah, maybe when you rev up higher, it starts getting even tougher. All right, let's hop into some ones matches. So the Ford F-150 is an Octane hitbox. It's actually one of the two Octane hitboxes available in the shop, in the Ford bundle. The other one is the Mach-E, which I've already reviewed. Ooh! Which of course means if you've played the Octane or the Fennec before, then you will find this hitbox to be somewhat familiar. Oh wow, that was a crazy angle he tried for there. Can we cut this? No. Uh-oh. That's really bad. Did he miss? No. So, let's try and see how this car feels on 50/50s. That was kind of interesting. I'm not sure, but I think it might have a soft nose, meaning the visual of the nose, the ball would kind of go into it a little bit before the hitbox connects, which basically just means that your hits will come out a little bit later than you expect them to. So a soft nose, you could kind of just, oh, I thought I hit that. This is probably a good example of the soft nose. Well, I don't know if I would have hit that even if it had even if it matched perfectly, but it does mean that there will be some hits that are just not quite what you'd expect. But for some reason, I'm not having a hard time finding the corners. Usually soft nose equals bad corners, or at least hard to find corners, but I don't know. Doesn't quite add up yet, so we'll see if we can learn a little bit more here. I'm gonna try a dribble, see how good this thing is. Oh. I need a better attempt than that. That was pretty bad. Oh boy. Well, there we go. That was a pretty good 50/50. Ooh, can we get a corner hit? My goodness. The corners are really nice. I like the corners. 50s, I don't know if I'm just used to the soft nose or what. Oh. Yeah, that shouldn't have gone in. Oh no. Go back, fast. Mess him up. I just kind of rolled it up the wall there, so it was harder for him to take it straight to the goal. He had to wait a little bit for it to go down or else do something fancier. So, let's try a dribble again. This is going to... Oh, yeah. Oh man, I'm having trouble getting it in the right part of my car, which may be a reference point problem and may not be. Because depending on where you're looking on the car, so there's natural reference points that will draw your eyes, and they can help or hurt you depending on where they are. So you can see on the side, it's kind of mountain shaped, I guess you could say. Which is probably, whoopsie, that's probably where you would naturally try and put the ball if you're making an attempt to dribble. Oh, that was a nice shot. So if that doesn't line up with the center of the car, that could be a problem. I haven't really got it on top of my car enough times to tell yet. Oh, that was a good bump. Oh, was that wave dash enough? Yes! That recovery wave dash actually gave me the speed to catch up. Dunk. Aha, he's trying to slow us down, but that's just what we want. Ay. Okay, dribbles are not going so well. One more. All right, so we put it right on that kind of mountain place. Oh, there we go. Wait, maybe that is a good reference point. That could bode well for this car. We want good reference points. Which I'm assuming is what the corners have. I really shouldn't be here with no boost, but... Let's take it slow. Oh man, I missed the flick again. So that may mean actually that the back is soft instead of saying anything about the top. Because if I'm expecting, for example, the back of the bed of the truck there to be hitting the ball when I flip forward, and if it's like a little bit soft or something, which actually we might be able to test here. This is a terrible place to test. This is ranked ones. I haven't been this high ranked in quite a while, so this is, I'm actually surprised I'm doing this good, even while talking. We have a chance to finish. Oh, that was wait, it's still up. We could save this with a dribble. I need boost though. Oh, that was a good dunk. So let's take a look in training. So I have the Baki's Mod hitbox plugin, and we can see that the nose is a bit soft. And we can also see that the back is quite soft too. Okay, so that makes sense. The top of the, what's that called? In a plane, it's called a cockpit. Is it called that for a car? I don't know. Anyway, like right in the middle of the car is actually a pretty decent reference, but it just looks a lot longer than it actually is. So you can really see the soft part of it if we just kind of sit it on its back. Like the entire back of that bed is gone. It only goes up to like that little metal thing in the center. So like the whole engine, or not engine, I don't know, is that an intake system or something? Whatever that is, like that's not even part of the actual physical hitbox. So that definitely is going to throw off stuff. Yeah, you can see it like go into the ball. That's actually crazy to me that the back wheel is actually kind of out of the hitbox. That might be the only car that's like that. Not 100% sure on that, but it's pretty rare anyway. All right, so let's hop into another match here and see if what we know about the softness of the back and the front helps at all when we can't see the hitbox. Let's see if that makes any difference. All right, I'm gonna try a dribble using what I know. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh man, is that in? Oh my goodness. I don't understand why the corners are so good. I mean, you saw that, like, they didn't really line up particularly well with anything. I mean, they were fine. They weren't stellar, but they feel great. So that's kind of weird. And also, I'm not having much of an issue with the nose. Like, that should really be the biggest issue with this car. Generally, soft noses are just so bad. But it's just, I feel like even knowing how much of a difference the visual and the physical hitbox of the car are, like, it didn't really change anything. I still feel fine in terms of the nose. So let's see if we can maybe see how this thing performs in the air. I'm gonna try and go for some aerials. Hopefully not dumb ones like that. That was a really bad time to go. That was just, not to mention I just passed it to him. It was pretty great. Oh man, that would have been perfect. Oh no. I couldn't get that last hit. So, yeah. I feel like yeah, I'm hitting better flicks now. I mean, I should say more what I was expecting. Like, that was still a bad time to flick. I did it way too late, but it was the flick that I intended to do, which is really important when you're trying to determine whether a car is any good. Because basically the closer it performs to your expectations, the easier it's going to be to get used to it. There we go, get a bump on him. Yeah, it's easy to hit like power shots for me relative to, oh my. I thought he was gonna go for it again. What I was saying though, it's easy for me to hit power shots relative to other cars, which is really good. Power shots are a very important skill. I mean, just hard hits in general are very important. There we go, that's a solid block. I feel like the sides are pretty solid. And because the top of the car is accurate, you know how far, you have an accurate representation of how tall the car is, which is important for like side hits, which happens a lot on defense, you know, when you're kind of to the side and then you want to like, you want to side flip into it. It's very hard to demonstrate and play at the same time. Especially in ranked. Against a grand chip? Oh my goodness. There we go. We have 2 minutes. We could come back. All right, here's the aerial opportunity. Oh, that wasn't a great hit. He was trying to bait something, but we really had the advantage there. There we go. Backflips are... Oh no. Uh-oh. Here we go. Come on. We've got to be able to get a goal, right? Here's an aerial. Oh, that was pretty solid. I definitely could feel how soft the nose was when I hit it. So that doesn't go away with aerials for sure. I could feel like the hit was a little bit later than what I thought was going to happen. My guess is if you are spinning a lot and... Oh dear. If you're spinning a lot and... Oh, it happened again. It happened again. Okay, that is... The soft back is really, really, really soft, and that is not good for front flips. We might have an opportunity to score here. Is he getting overconfident? I have no idea, but here we are, only 2 goals down. Yeah, so the soft back is a huge detriment. Even knowing, like, you can learn any car for sure, but just looking at like how it is at the beginning. Oh wow, okay. We have an opportunity. Like how it is when you're not familiar with it is that back is, it's gonna cause problems for sure. Fortunately, the most important point is the nose, and despite it being a little bit soft, the corners are solid, and oh, that was a good bump. So what I was saying is its corners are good, its top is good, and the sides are pretty all right. They seem pretty good. The nose being soft is not as much of a problem as I would have expected. The back being soft is a bigger problem than I would have expected, which I assume is because of how much it is soft. Like, you have to really have the ball further forward than you think if you want to hit a flick. Or even just like front flip into it. It might be a little bit different than what you expect. So overall, more of a fun car than a good car, I guess, would be a way to put it. And this car is probably the best for play styles that don't do a lot of flicks. So people that like to power shot or aerial, maybe like threes, because there's not as many opportunities to dribble and flick the ball there. So if you're like a threes player, then you might not notice the deficiencies that the Ford F-150 has and only notice its positives. But anyway, there you have it. A showcase of the Ford F-150 and my opinion on this pretty fun truck. I hope that was useful to you if you're thinking about buying this car, and I hope it was entertaining for anyone who's just watching the showcase to watch the showcase. But yeah, that is going to do it from me. So I'll catch you in the next one. Later, later.